Everybody around me eating, yeah. Steak and shrimp ain't no vegan, yeah. You a snake and I peep it. Bout to go plot on the mill with my people. Everybody around me eating, yeah.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Young Don Rockman, back with another reaction video. Check this out, man. I appreciate all y'all on the Rock Gaming channel showing love, man. I'm really trying to get them to remaster Def Jam. That's why I'm dropping all this content. So all the subscribers, everybody who has their notifications on, everybody who watches every video, leaves a thumbs up, I really appreciate it, man. And even if you're just watching, I appreciate it. But this is a reaction video how Def Jam accidentally made hip-hop's greatest game. Now, the more love that we get on these videos, the more content I can make. I want to do the Def Jam icon walkthrough. I want to do the Vendetta undefeated walkthrough. I want to try all these, challenges and do these requests y'all have. But I really got to get these channels off. So that's what we working on. But let's watch this. Let's react to it. And let's see what they talking about. Because Def Jam Fight for New York is goldie. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight to it. What's the sound that, kinfolk? Hey, we still gotta play this Wu-Tang game.
There's a costume party running through the
Yeah, we ain't did that. That's PS1.
Monsoon. The hell you say? What?
I like this little setup.
Enemy of Shaolin. They've taken Master Zen. We have to help him.
Legendary. Master Splinter. Ooh, that's fire. What's this? 25 to life? Now that's 50 Cent. Look, man, they showing all the hip hop's greatest games and they accurate so far. We got to walk through a 50 Cent Bulletproof too. Make sure y'all check that video. I'll link it right here.
It start out normal and end up with bullets flying.
That's a hell of a game. I really need to beat that game, actually.
It's some crazy, but that's the hood. A hard place to live.
Wish death upon me.
Easy place to die.
Uh-oh. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be.
Hustler. We don't fight out in the streets no more. We're organized now. We
Too gangsta for the Guardians.
taking it underground. Method Man,
Nori, Capone, Luda, Redman.
DMX. You want a
Shot at me, you gotta make it past these brothers. It's a dangerous world.
out here. Seems every time I turn around, there's another young buck wants to take me on. I lay down for no man. You wanna take what's mine, you gotta beat me.
But nobody ever beats me.
Across film,
Goated.
TV, and every other facet of the creative world, there have been plenty of...
What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want to battle. He shook. Cause ain't no such thing as
attempts to hone in on hip-hop culture and weave it into a compelling narrative
That's
will
my
both
shit, too.
offer outside observers a window into
You know
the
what I'm saying?
culture that surrounds it. But in attempting to tap into both the music and mentality of those
What the
who
hell
produce beats, rhymes,
is going
and the
on there?
world, many have fallen short of the mark.
jorts are a no-go.
Whether reductive,
Them some high-ass
ill-informed, or
jorts.
simply lazy to the extent that
Run
they
DMC.
aged gracefully.
I don't know who
adapting
else is in
hip-hop
there.
has been
Is that
proven
Elder Bars?
every bit as difficult as locking down a prosperous and long-lasting career as an MC. But among admirable efforts from movies such as Wild Style, Crush Groove, 8 Mile, and Hustle and Flow, the silver screen's attempts have all paled in comparison to one polygon-fueled product that took players into the heart of hip-hop culture.
Talk to
The
him.
Def Jam video game series, specifically Fight for New York,
Sign the
grew from a
petition.
peculiar concept on paper
Sign the
to eventually
petition.
become the most beloved representation of hip-hop we've seen in any realm of entertainment. Far-fetched as the concept of rappers
Why is he
engaging
blurring everything
in
out?
cartoonish combat in underground fight clubs may appear on the surface,
That's so weird.
the reason why this game has been only endured
Why are you blurring
or
it?
fostered a cult following that keeps the game alive
To
is
this
that
day.
it encapsulates the world of hip-hop like no other multimedia offering.
Def Jam, please.
There you go.
I thoroughly enjoyed this game. You made this.
There you go, my boy Joey and his brother. I think I don't know his name. This Joey Bag of Donuts. He run the what you call it, the Discord. We play with him on stream. He good at this shit, man. He be making people float. And he said his brother is like just as good. Gatekeeper, that's his name. Let's go. Shout out to them.
However many years ago, we're still playing it in 2019.
Still playing it today, man. You see what this game has become. You see what it can grow into as well, too, at a tournament like CEO.
Just imagine the remastered graphics.
What is dead cannot die.
No, absolutely not.
You heard?
Absolutely not. You can't kill her. This game's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Goated.
Making his name at the EA Canada as
Goated.
designer on the lauded NBA Street.
I love that game.
Vancouver native Josh Holmes
Goated.
had once thought that the distinction as the brains behind the Def Jam game series would be a blemish on his record rather than the accolade that it eventually become. Yet in typical hip-hop fashion, the seeds of what morphed into the first entry in the series were sown off the back of an unplanned creative whirlwind that this would-be architect actually tried his best to deter.
We had come off of
I like 50 Cent game, yeah.
culture, we loved urban culture, and we were like, well, you know, what if you did something with like, you know, hip-hop artists and fighting, and they were like, that's genius, we should totally do that.
Facts.
We're like, oh, no, we're brainstorming. This is a terrible idea, you should not do this. Like, whatever you do, don't do that.
Goated.
Like, no, that's great. And then somebody was like, you know, I have a friend at Def Jam, we should talk to them.
Why were you so, like, why was it like, no way, don't do that?
Because it was ridiculous. It was like,
I bet.
You're gonna mix hip hop and fighting and like.
Did you just think this will not go over well if this becomes a real thing?
Like, how is this a thing? Like, how is this actually gonna work? But it just started gaining momentum, and they're like, okay, you guys are on this now. You guys are gonna be the creatives on this, and you're gonna go make this happen. And you've got like 8 months, because the game's like, you know, we don't have time to do much, so you're just gonna go and let's get this game done.
How does Def Jam even take that phone call if you're saying it's that nuts? What, don't they just hang up on you?
I don't know, it was like this perfect storm of like, yeah, that sounds like an interesting idea, let's go and talk about that.
That's how it be.
Everything just started rolling.
After extensive development
all it is,
with
perfect
Def Jam
timing.
and liaising with artists through the tireless work of assistant turned Instagram exec Lauren Seawood, the game began to take shape and become a passion project for both those who were diligently programming it into existence and the label that served as the basis
I
of
hate
the
fighting
dynamic
Pee-wee.
wrestling realm. Entitled Def Jam Vendetta, the first installment of the series
Goated.
is you in the shoes of a battle-hardened street fighter that had been drafted in to compete for money on your close friend Manny's behalf. Along the way, you find yourself testing your mettle against Method Man, Redman, Ludacris, Capone, Keith Murray, Scarface, DMX, Joe Budden, and Nori, to name a few. For fighting game fans, the AK2 engine ensured that there was plenty for them to latch onto. But for hip-hop heads that yearned for a property that captured a culture that they so coveted, we were hooked in from the opening It's Dark and Hell is Hot soundtrack cinematic. The receptiveness of the development team at EA ensured that Vendetta provided a strong foundation of trust between hip-hop and the studio.
Hey, let me know, man. It's a lot of talking in here. But let me know. Def Jam Vendetta, Fight for New York, or Icon? What's your favorite one? Let me know in the comments.
Serving as executive vice president of the label during its development, the special and fertile creative ground that they'd stumble upon
What
was
up,
not
though,
lost on
little
Kevin
baby T?
Liles. Think about the kid who fell in love with the new DMX album and loved the music, he reflected. Think about the kid that not only could listen, but now he could play as DMX. That moment for that kid, it went from his ears to his eyes to his heart. He became emotionally latched. I kept repeating that story. Guys, this is an opportunity for us to get out of just the audio and get into the visual space, as well as an engagement and interactive space. Intermingling a hard-hitting, star-studded soundtrack with riveting combat that all culminate in this iconic blazing finishing moves.
That'd be so dope that they use one of my videos.
Provided the robust skeleton of a great idea. On Fight for New York, the formula will be fine-tuned and almost inadvertently perfected, largely moving away from the ceremonial nature of rings in order to fight in gritty bars, everyday locales, and parts of the cityscapes such as junkyards, subway stops, and power stations. Fight for New York provided players with a much more immersive experience than its predecessor. flipping the script to take D-Mob from antagonist to the benevolent boss who was entrusted with protecting the city from Crow, as portrayed by none other than Snoop Dogg. The extensive mediation between the artists whose likenesses would appear and the game's developers helped to formulate the most rigidly real and undiluted representations of the 2004 sequel's vastly expanded roster in digital form.
Can we get a remaster?
Off the back of the momentum of the first title, behind-the-scenes footage of the rappers' voice acting sessions for Fight for New York depicted the enthusiasm they had for not only themselves, but hip-hop at large being faithfully rendered in this manner. Between the reoccurring roster members such as Redman, Nori, and Ludacris, to sought-after newcomers such as Bone Crusher,
So I'm outside.
Exhibit, the unmatched impact that the game had in terms of translating the world of hip-hop to a new medium will be summarized by none other than CNN's Capone, as he proclaimed, "You have no idea what you're in for this time around, man." As spaces within the game's array of fighters became in demand, certain artists began embedding themselves into the creative process to an even greater degree. A move which, in retrospect, was an inspired one. I'd have to give particular props to Lil Flip, Bubba Sparks, David Banner, Nori, Freeway, and of course Method Man, who was intimately involved in the development of the story. Home told GameSpy in 2004.
That's tough.
Was a guy I could bounce ideas off of.
What up, Mike?
And have him tell
Appreciate
me
that,
whether
bro.
something was cool or whack. Being an avid gamer and an accomplished actor,
We're gonna bring this
he has
game
a
back.
good grasp for what will work from both a narrative and interactive perspective. And he's just cool. Fittingly described by WC as bigger, badder, harder, deafer, the reconfigured fights became exercises in technical skill and reaction time that mirrored how two MCs would compete in a traditional rap battle, enabling players to dabble in different disciplines of fighting such as martial arts, kickboxing, wrestling, and submissions. The arsenal of moves that were at the player's disposal neatly emulated the wide spectrum of styles.
Hey, yo, let me know in the comments. Hold up. Run that back. What's your favorite fighting style on the whole game? Let me know in the comments. What's the first one you pick when you create a fighter? And if y'all still made it this far in the video, man, put 100 in the chat for your boy. And like I said, make sure you sign the petition. Don't leave without signing the petition. I need a new Def Jam game. Giddy!
Disposal neatly emulated the wide spectrum of styles, flows, and deliveries that could be found within the hip-hop of the era. Away from the enthralling tale of lies, deception, and redemption that populates its story,
I have food in my beard the whole time.
Of your created hero
Trash.
also factored in how perception can become reality within the genre and the role that presentation plays in garnering support through the charisma skill level. Influenced by your clothes, jewelry, haircut, and tattoos that you'd purchase from the shopping district, this rallied onlookers behind you much in the same way as style can help you pick up traction.
I hope they use one of my videos.
And stylized world of modern hip-hop. Referred to by Holmes as elements that border on an RPG, these touches provided a remote immersion in the culture, while the attention to detail helped breed an overwhelming sense of authenticity. From the popular brands at a time that could be purchased in syndicate urban streetwear, to purchasing new chains from real-life jeweler Jacob Arabo, there simply hasn't been an experience
He talking a lot, y'all.
before or since. Complete with a soundtrack that incorporated everything from contemporary sequel to the cherished game.
Yeah, he talking a lot, bro.
Game. Now that we're finally nearing completion, I think it's safe to say mission accomplished. Trees for the.
To summarize what he said, hey, play Def Jam every day. I can't sit through no more, man. Shout out to them for putting this video together, bro. I mean, it was good information. Y'all know I reacting to Def Jam related content, so Def Jam know that we still want another game. Make sure y'all sign a petition. We 3,000 plus. We 3,000 plus, bruh. 3,000 plus on the signatures, on the petition. You know what I mean? We gonna get Def Jam to really make it happen, make this game happen. Thanks to y'all, really. But make sure before y'all leave, y'all subscribe. If y'all want to see a full walkthrough of the game, y'all know what to do, man. You're in the right place. Go check that playlist out. Excuse me. Actually, I'll link it right here. Right now, we're doing the Pimp C walkthrough. But thank y'all for watching, man. And shout out to HHM for making this video, man. We need all the attention on this Def Jam game that we can get. They got the new Tony Hawk joint. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But Def Jam, where you at though? I need that. It's your boy Rod, Only Found Forever. You know what I'm saying? Please go subscribe to my second channel, Rod Reacts, if y'all want to watch some funny like videos, you know what I mean, during quarantine. But yeah, man, y'all stay up, be safe. I see y'all on the next one. We're gonna take the game over, make them bring it back. Put the whole damn game on the map. It's your boy Rod. I'm out.
Rock with the chrome, be all alone. Out of this world, this spaceship my home. Feel like a king, the city, the throne. Got a red bone, she jam every song. Got me a clingy bit all on my phone. Holding me long, I need the faded. Let me know when you're ready. I forgot your name, but I think it was Becky. Don't mean disrespect, but I don't need your sex. I just want the neck, then I'm back to the check.